I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So it's The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. Damian Chambers. He's got a high percentage KO rate, and if he lands that right hand, it's goodnight, Irene.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Preston, England, please welcome Damian Chambo Chambers.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a big... Whoa, wait a minute! Chambers is in trouble. Chambers is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous, I'm ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magic or you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First, and here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people that...
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You're getting everything tonight. You know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Well, the Easton assassin in some trouble here. Down goes Larry Holmes. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's... 1, 2, 3, 4.
That'll be a 10. What do we expect to see here in round 2? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These two were made for each other. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
A flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Larry Holmes just got dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4.
bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. There's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's on.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me.
What's up with your connection, bro?
off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's do it. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Now it's a tough one.
Let's go.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Come on. Stick to that jab. Jab works. doing? Come on, you're switching up. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together.
Let's do it. Are you okay? You're out.
Fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight, I'm by the. Always tryna fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jet and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my flow, discount double check, undisputed.
We are live at Balcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. So here is a Debbie Gradovich, known for fighting in a Mexican style. This is El Ruso Mexicano, 26 fights. He's got 23 wins, 2 losses, and 9 KOs. Here we see Jesse Rodriguez, the San Antonio, Texas native who splashed on the scene thanks to his aggressive style and his...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Igrim, Russia, the former featherweight...
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
All right. Words are cheap.
Here we go for round 1. That jab doesn't score. counterpunches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Bam is hurt. Bam goes down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here? It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round.
There's the bell to start round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That uppercut's blocked. They drop their guard, they get caught. They need to... Whoa, wait a minute! Ooh, Bam is rocked! Hold that thought! Bam is in trouble! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not the... Hold it right there! Bam is hurt! What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering... Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
And I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
But is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Oh my God, Johnny! Ooh, Bam is rocked. Picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go to the 4th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. And he just missed with that left jab. Bam is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What caught sleeping?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Bam is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Bam is rocked. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali weighed in at 200.
This bout is...
Well, I hope you... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Solid punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. He just misses with that jab. Can't land the jab there. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to watch your back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The right hook just missed. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. That counter punch caught him clean. Find a home with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In this moment, on to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Jab slightly off target. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Beautiful counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that straight left. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. Perfect counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well, there was no doubt about who won. On to the 5th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caught him. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
Let's start the sixth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. Nice work to block that left uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. His stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of...
Come on. Here we go. It's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Left uppercut doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Punch. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell,
There's the bell to start round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
His stamina is off the charts. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they...
back out there. I need you to win.
Let's go.
Start doubling the javel. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up, kick up the uppercut, kick up the uppercut. What you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
And back. One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Right, let's go out there. Back.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your gloves. down. Don't you pull. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Look at me.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. And time.
Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. Switch on, switch on. Let's